Good morning, guys. Coach Carson here today with RTI Skill 7.1, day 5. So we are done with this one after today. And let me flip you guys over to my PowerPoint presentation, and we will get this thing knocked out. All right, guys. So I want you to get a piece of paper and pencil. You need one for this lesson. Pause the video right now. Go get one if you need to. So do that right now if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to ask you to write some words down. Carefully look at each word. I'm going to ask you, what's the syllable type and gesture, the vowel sound, and the word? Okay? Are we ready? Here we go. Grape. What's the vowel sound in grape? It should be A, as in grape. Alright, we're going to continue. I want you guys to write these down. I want you to tell me the vowel sound. So you can write them down on your piece of paper, the word, and then tell me the vowel sound out next to it. Okay? Pause it whenever you need to. Ready? Queen. Oat. Tray. Quit. Hulk. Ant. Slight. Blasts. Go. Belts. Cube. Splint. Spry. And box. Alright, so today we're going to work on some, you can pause the video to do that if you need to. You can rewind it, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're getting it done the way you need it to get done at. So we're going to move on to the next one. If you haven't finished that review, then you need to go ahead and do that now. We're going to work on some word building. Alright, so remember word chains. Word chains. We remember this on the last video. So just like if I want to change fiend to fend, I drop the I. If I want to change fend to tend, I turn the F to T. And if I want to turn tend to tend, I drop the N or the D, and it turns to 10. We're going to go over to here to this one. We've got dive. I want to change dive to dire, so I drop the V and I add the R. We want to change dire to tire. I drop the D and I change it to a T. It turns to tire. I want to turn tire to tie, so I just drop the R and it turns to tie. Okay, so here you go. I want you guys to listen to me the best you can. I just gave you some examples. You can pause the video whenever you need to, like I've said previously. And here's what we're going to do. Hopefully you still have that piece of paper. If you don't, grab one now. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's build some word chains. Write the word grief on your piece of paper. I want you to change grief to brief. Brief. So you have grief that is G-R-I-E-F, and it turns to brief, which is B-R-I-E-F. It's going to take a while. All right. Now we're going to change brief to beef. So we have B-R-I-E-F, and we're going to change that to beef, which is B-E-E-F. All right. So we drop the I, and we drop the R and the I, and we add an E. So B-E-E-F. Okay. Now we're going to change beef to B. B-E-E-F, beef, to B, B-E-E. We should just drop the F. Okay, so we're going to move on to something else real quick. Hopefully you got that correct. We're going to move on to sentences. Now, when we do sentences, what I want you to do is I want you to spell these correctly the best you can. And I'm going to swap over to the next slide, and hopefully you got them right. I want you to check them. Okay, so here we go. Here's the sentences I want you to spell and write out. It fills me with grief when I lie. It fills me with grief when the second one. You can pause it and do whatever you need to do for that one. Now we're going to move on to the second sentence. The bees vie for pie. The bees vie for pie. You can pause the video if you need to. Last one. We made a brief stop for pie. We made a brief stop for pie. Okay, and you can rewind the video, whatever you need to do to make sure that you get these right. Okay, and I'm going to swap it over. If you haven't written those all down yet, you need to write them down now, and you can rewind the video. Okay, so we're going to check them in 3, 2, 1, and go. It fills me with grief when I lie. The bees vie for pie. We made a brief stop for pie. I want you guys to mark which ones you got correct, spelling correct. Words, letters, and all. I want you to mark them when tell me which ones you get right. All right, so since this is the last day, we're going to read our passage one more time. And the passage is called The Lie for Pie. And on this one, you need to get a stopwatch or whatever. Hopefully these packets went out for you and you still have this packet. So with that being said, I want you to read The Lie for Pie, and I want you to time yourself on how many you can get in a minute. Okay? How many you can get in a minute. How many words you can get in a minute. And then I want you to practice that as much as you can. Other than that, have a great day. I hope you are having a good time at home, but we miss you so much here at McDowell. And guys, have a great